crazy. Just be making up different reasons for my nieces. For my day, I pick enough to keep it up, but ain't no thing straight. Cause ain't no reason for this money to stay. Like, what you want? What you want? I got Jesus giving money, what you want? I've been sitting and pitching this for a reason to cry. So I'ma say I love you, but keep a look on my eye. Cause I can never really want you less than money or pride. So when I say I really love you, boy, just know it's a lie. Like, I ain't mean it. I ain't mean it. I just need another reason for a sick one. Another bag, another season, another description, another feeling. Boy, God, I gave him a lot, but I keep.
Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie say trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie say trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Okay, now drop your bag, sass. I've been here from the start. A little snapback, homie, with a plug in his heart. To these Billy Strum cards and now they rip me apart. Now they run around in circles like them kids in the park. Not afraid of the dark, there ain't no monster inside. I pray to Jesus Christ, homie, they just keep me alive. Why you keep it 53? Cause I've been wrestling with pride. I try to keep it like I'm Texas, got the stop on my side. Girl, you know I'm a saint, so why you giving me hell? My uncle back up on the block and now they begging for bail. He always calling me
Stankkyboi.
Now I'm eating my McDonald's, I was fresh out of jail. Now I made it out of chunk, at least I know I'm up. Boy, thump, like my neighbors jumping up a pump. Boy, I bump in that Billy Strong, he ain't know, he ain't thump. He just grabbed the pump and made it go dumb. Got a pump cause he got no. Homie say trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie say trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun.
I'm an airboy, baby, I'm too fly to count.
And we about to go to action. Paxton Jackson. Everybody knows his name, but nobody can beat his game.
Soldier Field opened back in
Oh, the
1924
Ravens.
with the Bears becoming 10-71, and what a home field advantage it has become here in Chicago.
Like I said, when I'm the Ravens, they make me play the Ravens or the Eagles or the Chiefs, not the Bears and the Eagle and the Giants and shit. People be getting off easy. I'm the Bears, 80 overall. Why they making me play the Ravens? Hopefully this dude sucks.
Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8.
Heisman winner. He's been in the league for 30 years.
But you often say that sort
when
of
did he win
opens
the
the
Heisman?
playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 2. They'll run it again with Henry. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven 1st down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. Oh, his first throw of the game. Going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson.
Bum-ass
Bears
boy.
are going to take possession here.
Who you thought
it's a
you was
touchback,
messing with?
and they'll take over
Now
at
watch
the
what I do
20-yard
with you. I'll
line.
put you in
Well, they
the
certainly took a
grinder.
shot to open this game. I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game,
grinder.
they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. Open man is Kmet, the tight end.
The grinder.
So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that will bring up second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Throwing is Williams.
Right past you.
And again, back to Kmet. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. To throw, Williams. He's going to look deep for more. Oh, and that is incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Williams with a little touch pass forward. And he gets this to the
Bum-ass
other
boy.
side of midfield
You must
across
feel
the
embarrassed when
45
somebody do that on
before
you.
going out. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on
I'm
that type of a
embarrassed you
play,
now.
that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Check, Panther.
Swift not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the
All right.
6. No score after one on EA Sports.
I'm getting in there.
Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they come up now, 2nd and goal.
I'm going to DJ Moore on the left side.
From the gun, here's Williams. And it's caught. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw for it with Williams toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. You can already start to hear this crowd. They're saying, go for it.
Yeah, have we ever been at a game where you've heard the crowd go, field goal, field goal?
No, I have not. That's a good point.
Yeah, they always want to go for it, and I think they've got the right idea right now. The way they've moved the ball in this drive, I wouldn't stop that momentum. Go get it.
On 4th down, here's Williams. Sliding out of the pocket. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. They stay on the ground. This time it's Hill.
Get 4 yards, 4 yards, 4 yards.
That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Where's the ball? I can't even see it.
It's going to be incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the 1st half.
Throwing is Jackson. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play.
You're in dangerous territory.
But he cannot pull it in.
If I'm making excuses, and I am, sometimes the sun can be difficult on a ball like that. That looked like it was going to be right there, but it's in and out of his hands. And a potential big play goes by the wayside.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless 1st half. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. Back deep, Kevin Byard. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they'd better take it.
Yeah, you guys are good boys.
Because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Here we go, set. 18, Pioneer. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Warrior 70.
Looking to throw is Williams. Finds Komet on the quick slant. And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40. A huge play there for Chicago.
Timeout.
41 yards for an offense that has not found the end zone yet. That's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Good D, good D.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's Williams. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And, oh, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
I got it.
This now a 3rd and 4. On play action, here's Williams. And he'll go right back to Allen. That's complete. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Get my points I was supposed to have. Let's just see. Let's see what comes of this.
So on 4th down, Cairo Santos on now for the Bears field goal. Santos' kick is up and through.
I know, he's
and
like,
we
oh,
have
4
action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0.
I get the ball
so
back.
they're able to
50
end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Jackson. Flush to his right. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Another one. DJ
and this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Come 19. Ready?
To the air, Williams. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Escaping the pressure right. This will be caught downfield by Moore.
I wanted to
and
dive.
Brought down with a penalty flag on the field. Was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Hut, hut.
To throw, it's Williams.
There you go.
And
Drive forward, big boy. Drive forward, big boy.
To him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Sometimes you gotta lean on your kicker, man.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit.
Oh,
he hit his first one. This from 44 yards out now.
Nice.
Santos' kick is up and through, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Caught right side. It's Lewis. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Oh, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
At the 39-yard line.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. 2nd and 13. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
Just nowhere to go with the football. He was forced to put that one into Lake Michigan. I think his receivers have to do a better job of working free, because he didn't have anywhere to go at all on that play.
Oh my God, I hit the perfect play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
They'll go. Here's Williams. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Ravens are going to get the football back.
Oh, he's gonna
the
run,
Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Now a first down carry. It's Hill. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Can't wait to win by a field goal, bro.
Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
I can't wait to win by a field goal. Win by a field goal.
A first down carry for Henry. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tires.
Oh, let him score, let him score.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry.
Keep running it, dumb fuck.
13-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have tied the ball game with a chance to go ahead now in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6.
I'm not going to do anything on offense, like the last drive. Okay, buddy. Okay.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. A 3rd quarter now, to 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10.
Quit putting in the codes.
Working out of the gun, Williams. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. back to throw. Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Can't wait to win it with a field goal in the last seconds. Alright, bro, you don't need us time doing your little shit. So I gotta balance my line, and I gotta.
You couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Come 19! Come 19! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Ready?
They'll look to throw again, eluding the pressure right.
Oh my.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker Kyle Van Noy. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Why would he do
both
that?
offenses have
This game is
clearly
so
struggled
foolish.
throughout, so kind of fitting that it's another big defensive play that yields points here in the late going.
Yeah, really, both of these defenses have been up to the task throughout this game, and we haven't seen much in terms of offensive creativity or results. And there, not only does the defense force a turnover, but they have the presence of mind to take it back for 6 points.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick 6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still a 1-score game here in the 4th. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
Oh, now that people want to come to watch. When I was up, and it was a close game, everybody wants to see you lose.
Dragon 60! Take go!
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
I knew you were
And he's
there,
going to be
man. I just
intercepted
couldn't.
a 3rd time.
I hate
Picked
this
off by
fucking game.
Roquan Smith. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's
Yeah. It's the one and only ever time I'll concede. I started fucking talking shit, being cocky. Damn it. Going kill mode now. Kill mode.